Hello team, you catch me as we're just starting the second 9-day cycle. The last video explained what I'm doing. Rather than tracking my training on the 7-day normal week, I'm having a 9-day cycle. Today's session is to gauge how I feel. Again, I'm on an early build over 4 months, so it doesn't need to be too intense, but I do like to have a bit of spicy efforts, if you like, short, sharp, with longer recoveries within my base build, just to keep the, keep the legs ticking over a bit better and not getting stale. So I'm starting this session today. It's going to be a mix of a bike session with strength and conditioning at home, doing more specifics. I quite like doing that, where I do the strength work, flip-flop between bike or run. I just feel like it hits the specific neuromuscular pathways of strength work to make maximum benefit of the disciplines that we train to race at, which for me is running and cycling. So this is the session today. As we can see, I've just paused the workout. So it's about 40 minutes and it's got 5-minute blocks really, of 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off, and then a recovery in between. So I've just done the first block of 5 minutes. I've got three more blocks to go. And what I'll do on the recoveries that I'm on now, it says 3 minutes, but I'll take as long as I need because I'm not going to recover. I'm going to do a set of strength and conditioning. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 sets of conditioning in between the sets of 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. Ideal kind of session, I think, for a base build. As long as we don't go too intense. I've reduced the FTP bias, just show you there, to 90%. So my 20-second bursts have reduced to what they normally would have done relative to my FTP. So now I'm on a recovery. Time to do my first strength and conditioning set. I didn't tell you, did I? I'm finding it really difficult to maintain the rest from running. So I'm trying to hit 1 week with no running and have just Achilles rehab during that week off. Surely it won't do me any harm whatsoever to have a week off running, and I'm basically cross-training anyway with the bike and the strength work, but it could do me the world of good in terms of Achilles rehab. So that's what I'm focusing on. 3 days without running. I'm not liking it one bit. First conditioning little round done. I don't know, about 12 minutes probably. With some exercises, I just kind of try and rotate it for some squat type movements and some core type movements and a slightly bit of upper body. And the next set I tend to do some more single leg stuff, trying to isolate a squat movement and also some hamstring work with a straight leg, single leg deadlifts. So work around those basics. I think it's really good to sort of mix it up with the cycling, like I said, for the specific strength. So once you've done the strength work, all of a sudden your muscles say, hey, I'll use that strength when I do cycling. That's my logic anyway. Right, let's get this set done. 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. Just 5 minutes. There we go, first 20 seconds. And for me, it's important at the moment what the sensations are, because just lately, like I said, nothing appears to be working. So if I can do these 20-second bursts, what are we at, about 335 watts, and manage it, that's far better than I have been doing. 20 seconds is not much, but it just starts to bite just as you get towards the end, as you can tell. But the way I was doing and feeling, I couldn't even ride at easy pace. So yesterday was a bit better. Today feels a bit better again. Hopefully things are on the up. Right, let me take a few breaths, because although it's 40 seconds, it goes really quickly. Cadence up just before we hit the arc. Here we go. Okay, sensations, not too bad, especially considering I've done some strength work in between. There we go. Number 3 of 5. Just get the cadence up and then try and get in the groove. These 20 seconds are really good. You don't really hit max fatigue, but just enough to spin the legs over, and then just totally relax on the 40 seconds. Number 3 of 5. Actually feeling okay. I think the effort levels for this workout are just spot on. Working good is strength endurance, but not actually wiping myself out with sustained high intensity. And I got quite a reasonable strength and conditioning workout. I think you can at home. You don't always need the big bars. It's good to mix it up. Okay, rep number 4. Might catch that pace partner with this burst. And again, maybe not. The power of the draft on Zwift. Last rep. 5-minute cool down. Right, so as a cool down then, quick recap, 5 blocks of 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes, there's 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. And in between each block of 5 minutes, I do strength and conditioning. Bargain, great session, try it. I'm due to return to running on Wednesday for a full week, 7 days with no running. That's the most time I've had off running for a long time. And I'm gonna, I question whether I'll make it that far, but I hope so. And when I come back, I'm going to try and be even more sensible, get me, and do a walk-run protocol and try and bring back the running like that without stressing the Achilles too much, and still really blitz the rehab on the Achilles, see what the feeling's like. There's no rush to get back to running right now at any sort of intensity or speed, but I would like to think in 2 months' time I'm going to be firing on all cylinders. Historically, I've got into run shape pretty quickly, so part of me is saying don't worry, the other part of me is saying oh my word, you lost everything, you'll never get it back. So it's that kind of two voices in your head, isn't it? So I prefer to believe the one that says I can get it back quickly. Right, enough of that. Session done, in the bag, feeling a bit better, far more positive than the last video, isn't it? Let's hope it stays like that. See what happens on this 9-day cycle. See you in the next video, troops.